Hello and welcome to Pushing Cardboard. Today we're going to do another unboxing of an older game. My local game store had a bit of a clearance sale and got rid of things that they had too many copies of that hadn't sold for a while. So I got this for $15 Canadian. This is Aces High, War in the Air, 1914 to 18, by Jim Hind. Is that? I'm not even sure. I don't have any 3WWEs. I don't even know what the game company is here. It's got a strange logo, and I should know it, but I've seen it before, but I don't own anything by them. So anyway, it's a small box. It's a thin box, but we'll dive into it. See what we've got here. It says it's a medium complexity, but almost zero rating for solitaire, which makes sense for depending on what mechanics they use for the game. There's a lot of World War I air games can be like that. So a couple of brown dice. Don't often see brown dice. Here's Aces High, the basic rules. Let's look on the back, see if there's a... It doesn't give a... 1993. Okay, well, yeah, these rules look... they're a bit dense, obviously. It's matte paper, so easy to make a few notes on if you need to. There's some tables in the middle of the rules. Here's hoping that those are reprinted on some sort of a player aid. It's always a bummer when you have to refer to the rule book for any tables. Oh, there we go. 3W. So 3W is the name of the company. Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any games by them. Sort of missed them along the way. Yeah, well, that's what is that? A 24-page rule book, but there's a fair bit of designer notes and extra stuff at the end to kind of tell you about how things work. Here's a booklet of scenarios. Basically, they're just going to tell you setup, objective, and special rules. Yeah, that makes sense. 55 scenarios. 56 scenarios. That is a lot of scenarios. Hey, I really appreciate that. Including a campaign game in here in the middle. So that's pretty great as well. Oh, yeah. Really like that idea. Great. Aircraft data charts. So fire effects. So these are, I suppose you could photocopy these and cut them out if you wanted. You can see there's a Fokker D7. There's a camel. So they're basically an altitude chart. It shows you which maneuvers you can do at which altitudes and what their costs are, I suppose. Things like that. Tells you what the armament is on each game, or each plane, what the hit points are on the different facings. There's more charts in this. Again, who knows? Here's another book of aircraft data charts. Maybe it's the same one. Maybe each player gets or maybe one is, no. Yeah, this has got some Allied planes in it as well as German. So looks like it's the same book twice, one for each player. That's a nice feature. Ah, wow. They save some money doing it this way, but the counters are just half-inch, single-sided, and they're basically generic. I mean, these planes are obviously, each one is a certain plane, but they're not marked. So so they didn't do exact drawings for each plane in the game, which I suppose saved them from having to print a ton of counters, because also sometimes you want to have, like, 4 spads versus 4 albatrosses or something like that. So if you had to do multiples of every aircraft, I guess that would be a drag. But this is this is a very small amount of counters in this game. Here is the map board. Usually the map boards for these World War I air games are fairly simple overhead views. This looks no different. We've got some roads. We've got a few houses and trees. Sort of got trench lines in here, so if there's strafing scenarios, it looks like there's some trenches to hit. A bit of advertising for another game, and some advertising for a few other 3W games. It's got their whole catalog right here. So anyway, that's it. That's a small lighter game of for World War I aircraft, but it looks interesting. Then it looks like I like the look of those data cards. I have to give them a closer look. And one of the things that's always fun about World War I air combat games is the differences between all the different planes and how you can exploit the advantages of your plane over your opponents. So I look forward to checking out those data cards to see how it all looks. Anyway, that's it. That's Aces High from 3W and Jim Hind. I'm Grant Lindenberg for Pushing Cardboard. Please stop by the website at pushingcardboard.com and check out all the rest of our content. Thanks again.